Yes, students, and welcome to this online class video. This is the third part of 10th chapter, tens and hundreds of class 5 subject mathematics. I start the class. Now let's know the today's topic. So today's topic is practice time. In practice time, we will solve some questions based on the conversion of decimal number to fraction numbers and fraction number to decimal numbers, and also we will solve some questions based on addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. So now let's start it. Here the first question is, length of the nail is 2 centimeter and dash millimeter. So in this picture here you can see we have a scale and one nail. So here it is not completely visible, and in my textbook I measured it and I found it is 2 centimeter and 9 mm. So 9 mm means in decimal number we can write it as 2.9 centimeter. Okay, as you all know, 2 centimeter and 9 mm will be written as 2.9 centimeter. In previous video we have already practiced on this type of question. Now come to the second question. Yes, here we have a lady's finger. So the question is, the length of this lady's finger means bhindi is dash centimeter and dash mm. Okay, so let's find the length of this bhindi means lady's finger. Okay, so here you can see that this lady's finger's first portion is starting from 1, okay, and ending on I think it is 9.3 something. So as you all know that it's not a correct way to find the length of this lady's finger. Actually we have to put this lady's finger on 0 here we have to put, because it is very important when we find or we measure the length of any object. So we should start the measurement from the 0, but it is starting from 1 and it is showing 9.3 centimeter. Okay, 1 centimeter is not taken. So what we have to do, we have to subtract 1 centimeter from this whole. So 9.3 centimeter minus 1, so we will get 8.3. okay, so now its correct length will be 8 centimeter and 3 millimeter, and in decimal form we can write it as 8.3 centimeter. Now come to the next question. Question number 3. Using the scale on this page, find the difference in length between candle 1 and candle 3. Okay, first we have to find the difference between candle 1 and candle 3. But before that we have to find the length. So here we have a table, length candle 1 flame 1, candle 2 flame 2, candle 3 flame 3, and here we have length in centimeter and millimeter and length in centimeter. So here you can see candle 1, candle 2, candle 3, and their flames, flame 1, flame 2 and flame 3. So you all have to measure these all candles and their flames, then you will get the measurement means length. So I measured these all candles and their flames and I found that candle 1 was 2 centimeter and 9 millimeter. Okay, 9 millimeter. So in centimeter we can write it as 2.9 centimeter. Okay, and similarly I measured flame 1 and I found it was 1 centimeter and 3 millimeter mm. So in centimeter I can write it as 1.3 centimeter, as you all know. Now candle 2 I measured and I found it is 4 centimeter and 9 millimeter. So it will be written as 4.9 centimeter, and its flame 2 was 1 centimeter and 9 millimeter. So we can write as 1.9. And candle 3 I found as length as 6 centimeter. So in length it will be written as 6 centimeter only. So here you can see, come to the previous question, difference of length between the candle 1 and candle number 3. So here you can see candle 1, the length of candle 1 is 2 centimeter and 9 millimeter, or in decimal you can write 2.9, and here candle 3 is 6 centimeter length. So let's subtract it. So in two way you can subtract, in centimeter and in millimeter form you can subtract, or in decimal form you can also subtract it. So let's subtract it. So let me write the number first. Here we have 6 centimeter, okay, and it will be subtracted from 2 centimeter and 9 millimeter. Let me subtract these numbers first by the centimeter and millimeter units. So here you can see that in millimeter place we have nothing, so let me put here 0, so 0 mm. Okay, so in mm place, as you all know, we have to, in subtraction we generally start the subtraction from the right side, and also in addition. So here we have 0, so what we have to do, just borrow from centimeter. So 1 centimeter makes 10 mm, as you all know, so 1 will be borrowed, and here it will have 10 plus 0, it is 10. Now it is 10 mm, so 10 mm minus 9 mm, we will get 1 mm. Okay, and here we have 5, so 5 minus 2, it is 3 centimeter. So we found the difference between candle 1 and candle 3 is 3 centimeter and 1 mm. Let's do it in decimal. So first we will write 6, the length of the third candle, and minus means just wait, 6 minus it is 2.9 centimeters. So first what we have to do, the bigger number is 6, so let's write it here on the top, and 2.9, here you can see this is in a decimal form. So how to subtract it? Actually 6 means we can write as 6.0, okay, and here we have bottom side 2.9. So first we have to line up these all numbers, okay. So decimals point will be put in same column, and 2 is in one place, so just write here 2, and 9 is in its 10th place, so right here bottom side of 0. So now subtract it. So in 10th places we have 0 and 9, so we have to take a borrow from 6, so it will be 10. So 10 minus 9, it will be 1, and here we have 5 now, so 5 minus 2, it is 3, and also bring down the decimal point. So now it became 3.1. In both condition we found the difference as 3.1. And at last, here is the last question, guess the color. So how to solve it? First color the rods as shown without measuring, then check. Okay, so rods of length less than 1 centimeter we will color in red. Rods of length between 1 centimeter and 2 centimeter, that will be blue. Rods of length between 2 centimeter and 3 centimeter, that will be green, and between 3 centimeter and 4 centimeter, that will be orange. So according to my guess, first let's find the rods less than 1 centimeter. So why 1 centimeter? It means it will be very short, so I think this one is less than 1 centimeter, so we will make it red. Okay, it's first. Now let's go for the next one, rods of between 1 and 2. So this one you can take this one, okay, it will be between 1 and 2 centimeter its length. Similarly 2 and 3 and 3 and 4 rods you can find. Now at last we have to know some more important solutions. So at first I want to tell you that how to convert the decimal numbers into fraction numbers. For example, we have a number 0.1. Okay, so it's a decimal number. So how can we make a fraction number? So here is the real number, that is 1. So just write 1 and take a fraction number, because there is no other digits except 0. So here we have a decimal point, right? For this, always put a 0 in denominator place, and after decimal count the number of digits. So here only we have 1, so just put 10 in the denominator, so it became 1 upon 10. Similarly, let's take another one, 0.4. So first write 4 on the numerator place, then take a division line, and bottom side means in the place of denominator, here we have a decimal. Always put 1 for decimal point, okay, and count the digits which are after decimal point. So here we have only one digit, that is 4, so put only 1 0. Clear? So in this way you can convert decimal number into fraction numbers. And it's opposite, how to convert fraction number into decimal. For that, what you have to do, let me take a fraction number 7 upon 10. Okay, so here you have to know that 7 is the numerator and 10 is our denominator. So as I have told you, 1 is always for decimal point, right? And other zeros in denominators you will always get zeros. So these zeros are stand for the digits, these digits like 7. So here we have only one digit, that is 7. So this 7 we will take for 0. So write only 7. And here are no more zeros. Now we have only 1. So 1 means it was standing for decimal. So now in decimal form it will be converted in point. And no other digits means 0. So now it will become 0.7. So in this way we can convert the fraction number into decimal numbers. Now come to addition and subtraction of decimal numbers. How to add and how to subtract. So let me give you some questions for practice. First number we will take 7.28 plus 3.9. So what is our first work to find the sum? So at first we have to check the numbers 1, 2. We have two numbers. First is 7.28. After decimal, here we have 2 digits, and in second number in 3.9 we have only one digit after the decimal point. So first we have to make that numbers in like decimals. What are like decimals? The decimal numbers which have same number of digits, so that are like decimals. For example, here 1.268 and another number is 3.42440. So here you can see both numbers have same numbers of digits, so these are known as like decimals. So in this way we have to convert in like decimals. So in the first number we have 2 digits after decimal, right? So in second number here we have only 1, so we have to make it 2 digit number. So how can we make it? So 3.9 means 3.90 we can make it, because in first number here we have 2 digits after decimal point. So in this way we have made it. Now let's add them. So first write the first number 7.28. Now take a plus symbol. Now another digit is 3.9 and now it will be 3.90. So it's very important when you are column up the numbers, so the decimal point should be in one line, remember. Okay, this is decimal line, so the points will be in same line. Here 3 is in ones place, so put here, and 9 is on tens place, so just write here, and after this we will put a 0 to make it a like decimal number. Now from the right portion start to add them. 8 plus 0 it is 8, 9 plus 2 it is 11, so write here 1 and 1 will be carried here. So 7 plus 1 8 plus 3 it will be 11, and after this just bring down the decimal point. So it will be now 11.18 as the sum. Okay, in this way you can find the sum. Now let's take one more question of subtraction, that how to subtract. So let me take a number 3.255 minus 1.7. So here you can see 3.255. After decimal point here we have 3 digits, and but in second number we have only 1 digit after decimal point, right? So we have to write how many more zeros? 1, 2. So 2 more zeros we have to write it. So it will be now 1.700. So now let's line up the numbers. Okay, the first number is 3.25 and 5 minus 1.7. So decimal point will be in decimal line. 1 is in tens place, sorry, ones place. So write here 1, and 7 is in tens place. Then blanks means more 2 zeros. Now take a subtraction line. 5 minus 0, it is 5, because from the right side we have to start the subtraction. 5 minus 0, it is once again 5, but here we have 2 and 7. So take a borrow from the 3. So it will become 10. 10 plus 2, 12. 12 minus 7, it is 5, and here is 2. So 2 minus 1, it is 1. So 1.555. This is the difference of these two digits. I hope that you have very well understand this all. Now for your practice I will give you 2 questions. First question is based on addition. You have to find the sum of 23.6 and 1.73. And next one is a question of subtraction, that is 1.43 minus 0.9. Okay, so first one is based on addition and second one is based on subtraction. Its answer you have to comment in the comment box. And in this way our topic of today's class is over. See you all in the next video. Till then, be safe, be healthy. Jai Hind.